The Prime Minister was set to travel on a UK-wide tour on Thursday to show her commitment to the whole of Brexit. Theresa May's trip marks 1 year until Britain officially leaves the European Union, as she described the UK as the world's most successful union. Speaking from Ayrshire, where the Prime Minister was set to meet factory workers, Sky News reporter Faisal Islam delivered a piece to camera before he was interrupted by a Scottish man. The Sky News reporter said, "The central message a year ahead of unity across the United Kingdom, more opportunities, more trading opportunities." Sky News Brexit news. Faisal Islam's Brexit report was interrupted by a Scottish man. "I think it is also important to note a year anniversary of Theresa May signing that Article 50 letter. That process eventually led to a general election where she lost her majority. The other thing she is trying to communicate is certainty about that date in a year's time. But because she lost her majority, there is still a journey in Parliament for the Prime Minister in order to get all the legislation through Parliament, in order to make that date occur. There are some in Parliament that do not think that is certain, not the certainty that she will be protecting today. There is an important meaningful vote that she will have to win in autumn after getting a deal. She will also have to get a deal. So far we are already hearing from Europe that they want to hear back from the United Kingdom about the EU27's negotiating guidelines agreed at the summit. So is this where Theresa May is coming then? Scottish man: "There is still a way to go. You can see why the Prime Minister though wants to mark this date a year ahead. 11 p.m. on the 29th of March is the plan. That is why she is marking this date right now." Seconds before the live stream switched back to the studio with Adam Balton, a Scottish man appeared on the screen. He said, "So is this where Theresa May is coming then?" In the studio, Balton decided to ignore the wandering Scottish man. He said, "Faisal, thank you very much indeed." Responding to the video on Twitter, Faisal Islam said, "True gent," waited until the live finished before the chat. Speaking ahead of her visit, Mrs. May declared, "I am determined that as we leave the EU, and in the years ahead, we will strengthen the bonds that unite us, because ours is the world's most successful union. The UK contains 4 proud and historic nations, but together we amount to so much more than the sum of our parts, and our union is an enormous force for good. As the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, I have an absolute responsibility to protect the integrity of the United Kingdom as a whole. That means ensuring that no new barriers are created within our common domestic market and that the UK is able to meet its international obligations in the future. No Prime Minister could leave these things to chance because they are absolutely crucial to our success as a country in the future."